We want to solve a word problem on combined variation. The force needed to keep a car from skidding on a curve varies inversely. So force, let's go ahead and set this up, varies inversely as the radius of the curve, and jointly, there's my constant of variation, as the weight of the car and the square of the car's speed. Suppose that 400 pounds of force keeps a 1,600-pound car, right, that's the weight, from skidding on a curve of radius 800 feet at 50 miles per hour. And I'll tell you what my biggest error here is, my most common error is I always forget to square that number when we have something squared in these variation problems. Okay, so 800 divided by 1,600 is 2. So this is 400 is equal to K. 50 squared is 2,500 times 2 is 5,000. Okay, 2 of the zeros will cancel. K is equal to 4 over 50, which is the same thing as 0.08. I'm not sure. It's also the same thing as 2 over 25. And I'm not sure yet whether I want to deal with fractions or decimals because I don't have my calculator. It's in my office. So what force would keep the same car from skidding on a curve of radius 600 feet? So I'm looking for force. My constant is 0.08. My curve has radius of 600 feet. It's the same car. There's a trick for you. So it weighs 1,600 pounds. And my speed is 60 miles per hour. And I have to remember to square that. Okay, I think I'm going back with the fractions here so I can simplify this. F is equal to 2 over 25 times 600 times 1,600 up here times 60 times 60. Okay, both of those zeros will cancel. One of these sixes will cancel. 2 over 25. Nope, I'm going to go with 8 over 100. That's the same thing, right? That will cancel those. And so what I am left with is 8 times 6 times 16, or 48 times 16. That's the same thing as 3 times 16 squared. 16 squared is 256. And so it would take 768 pounds of force. You don't understand what I was doing here with all the multiplication and simplification. That's called number sense. And it's the ability to turn a more complicated arithmetic problem into something less complicated by using all those properties we know, like that multiplication is commutative and, that kind of stuff. So if you need your calculator to do this, you need to make sure you have a calculator with you. I don't have a calculator with me. I need to be able to do it without a calculator.